All right, so I thought I should make this video due to the fact that people think that I just I'm like a doom and gloom guy to the Web3 space, and I don't I just don't like NFTs, crypto, all that type of stuff like that. But you guys should know that the problem I have is not with the technology, it's with the people. So why will it be that 99.9% of the games in Web3 will fail? This is not me just saying this because I'm just, I'm a game creator myself, and I just think everybody else's game sucks. There are some cool concepts out there. There are some games that probably will make it. The most unique one that I've seen so far is Off the Grid. Dead Drop is somewhat unique, just somewhat. But the problem with those two games is it's too many shooting games, and this is why we changed the way how we were going. It's too many shooting games. It's why would I play your shooting game when I can play Call of Duty, I can play Valorant, I can play CS:GO, I can play these type of other games and stuff like that. So it's too many. Like, the shooting genre is just everybody's trying to do it, right? Everybody's trying to be the next Fortnite. And that's the only gripes that I have with those two games. But I do believe that they can get a bigger player base than any game in Web3. But why would the rest of them fail? It's because they out of touch. Every game in this space is out of touch. They market it to the wrong audience. They don't know who the crowd they're targeting. Obviously, if you market it to the Web3 space, then you obviously aren't for gamers. Now, some people in Web3 are like, well, we are gamers, which is very debatable. Because if you are a actual true gamer, you would know that these games are not going to succeed. And if you are a content creator and you claim to be a true gamer, you wouldn't promote any of these things. Due to the fact that you know that these games are everything that we gamers are, against. We just don't agree with any of the things that they are. All of them are cash grabs. So when you have these games that's out of touch, they're not making anything traditional. They're nothing new. You have Illuvium that has like one of the worst game designs I've ever seen in my life. And you have these things where you can just tell these people don't even know, they don't even know what video games are. They know, they heard of them, but they don't know what video games are. It's like they sat down and played Mario or something like that when they were children, and now during the bull market they just stole a lot of people's money, and these guys just think like, okay, well, I can do that too. There's a lot that goes into it, and you can tell that these guys have missed a lot of steps when it comes to developing their games. So gamers see that. Also, when you target the crypto community, the Web3 community, you kind of show your attentions to gamers already. You show them that you're already, you're not there for them. You're there for greed, because you are targeting people that is literally out to harm gamers. Now, do I think that the the speculators, and do I believe that the speculators and like the gambler and data addicts, do I believe that these guys are purposely trying to hurt gamers? I'm in the middle of it, because their goal is to buy things early and then try to sell high to the gamers, not giving them, a way to actually experience the game and have fun with it, or whatever the case may be. And these games aren't even built for actual fun. I watched some of Big Time, and I thought Big Time was going to be a good game, but I watched some of Big Time, and it has like fun dungeon crawl mechanics, but they all tied into money, and this is the problem. A lot of these games that people believe that's going to be something, they aren't going to be anything, due to the fact that for them to even become anything, they had to literally restart the whole thing that they built. I don't think that the people who invest into these games are going to even want that to happen. The people that invested in these games, I believe that you guys just need to take it on the chin. You lost your money. None of these games will succeed. I listen to gamers every day. I talk to them every day. I'm in communities, seeing them complain about what they are dealing with in the AAA space, and then I come into the Web3 echo chamber, echo chamber, pardon me, and ecosystem and echo chamber. And then I just see this type of shit that you guys are doing on this side. You guys are kind of doing worse things than them. So for you guys to be making these games that, number one, the people who are against the technology, and they not against the technology due to they just think the technology is bad. Like, no one gives a shit how much energy a toaster uses. But when they see so many scams, they see so many cash grabs, they see so many copy and paste games, which is like 99% of these games are copy and paste. None of these things are original. It's okay to be inspired by games, but it's like when you just literally, I'm just trying to be this, I'm just going to add a token to it. You know, it's nothing unique about it. And why would these people who have built relationships with companies that are fucking them over? But these, like, it's like being in a bad relationship, and it's like, well, should I leave this person that's terrible and go date this person that I know that's terrible? You get what I'm saying? So it's like, Web3 people aren't even trying to hide that they're terrible. They already showed their intentions, like, yeah, I'm terrible, and you should come date me. You know, because we're giving you ownership, and that's it. That's literally all. That's the only argument that they got. And then that's another thing, the fact that you have literally no argument of why gamers should want NFTs or anything like that. There's no argument. You know, you go, well, look at what Call of Duty did. Look what Rocket League did. Okay, but those same people went to bought Modern Warfare 3, which they're idiots, and they still playing Rocket League, which they're not idiots, because Rocket League didn't go like, all right, we're gonna stop trading the side of the thing, and then we're gonna drop Rocket League 2, and you guys still gonna buy it. So they didn't do that, but that shows you that NFTs doesn't matter, regardless. The fact that gamers complained about their skins and still bought Modern Warfare 3. So when your whole argument is just one thing, ownership, and no one gives a shit about that, you guys have nothing to stand on. So when think about that. This is the people that's defending NFTs. So think about the people that's making games with NFTs in it, and their only argument when a gamer comes to them as their customer and say, why should I buy your product? And your only answer is, because we give you ownership. Not fun, not a true experience, not a story, not lore, not something that you can figure out, like something that's like mind bending and stuff like that. Ownership. So the fact that you guys believe that any of this bullshit will succeed, and again, I do believe that Dr. Disrespect, their drop game, will gain a player base. Would it be like Escape from Tarkov's player base? Absolutely not. Would Off the Grid be big? Absolutely not. I do believe that they will have a player base. I think that if Dr. Disrespect team allows him to actually run full of the development, I think he should just be the game designer. I don't know if he's the game designer. I don't think he is. But if they put him in the position to be game designer and just tell him, run the ship completely, not just be the face, run the ship completely, I do believe that Dr. Disrespect can actually make a better game. I can tell that Dr. Disrespect is just the face of that game. He's just, a part of the development, like have some type of ownership inside of the game. Well, he's not the one that's designing it. He might have some input, but he's not, because I think that Dr. Disrespect can do better than that. In the game, the game will have a player base due to Dr. Disrespect. Other than that, no. If it was anybody else, their job would be trash. So these are the reasons why. I'm just not saying that these games are garbage because these games are not going to succeed because I just think that, no, this is reasons why. Because they did everything wrong. They did absolutely everything wrong. Everything wrong. And there's no way in hell they can come back from that either. Because you guys, there's nothing you can just, and I'm going to give you one more reason. There's nothing you can do to change the mind of gamers. It's very rare. I'm talking about anomalies that have done that. And that is No Man's Sky, and Cyberpunk. Nobody in the industry of Web3 is talented enough for No Man's Sky, or definitely the people that made Witcher. Think about that. So another thing that you guys are doing wrong is you guys not understanding. For you bag holders, you guys need to realize this: that you lost your money. If nobody, I'm talking about gamers, the gambling addicts, the people that's there for their bags, the people that sit there and attack me, and people that attack people who sit there and actually speaks truth about the space. These guys are, their opinions is invalid. They don't know anything. That don't mean that you're popping. If you got little cult people who are only defending their money, they're not defending the actual product. They're defending their money, because if I call out the bullshit, they lose money. Here's the thing: if no gamer, none of these dudes is gamers in this space. I'm gonna be honest with you. Probably, I could say about probably three. I probably say about three actual gamers in this space, and right now I can see them actually moving away from Web3, because even these guys are starting to wake up from the cap that the space is. So I see like three actual real gamers in this space. You have people like literally cosplaying gamers right now. But here's the point: if you have no actual gamers interested in the product that you're making now, I'm talking about, they're not sitting there hyping the game based off of the token and stuff like that. They're sitting there in the community, a part of it, super live. What can we do to make this thing pop off? I'm interested in playing and I can't wait to play this game. All type of stuff like that. Not to play the game because they want to earn money. Not to play the game because they have money invested into the game. They want to play the game because they actually want to play a video game. So they want to be throughout the whole process. If they're not inside of the game now, then waiting for the game to release, you see bozos like Classy Bozo, Bozo Stash, all these dudes that say, well, none of these games are finished. We should wait until these games are finished. They already failed. If you have to wait until the game is finished for it to gain hype from gamers, then the game is dead already. Because first of all, no one knows about the game. No one that matters knows about the game. Web3 doesn't matter. No one who matters, which is the gamers, knows about your games. So when this game just magically pop out of nowhere, and then the gamers see it on Steam or whatever the case may be, then they play it. Let's say they like it. They go into the Discord and they see a bunch of NFT bozos inside of the Discord. They instantly install in the game. And then they're going to make a Reddit post. And then they're going to talk about the game. This game is an NFT game. Do not buy it. Do not get involved in this game. This game is a scam. So, why are you guys waiting to release a finished product when you spend millions of dollars inside of this stuff for something that's going to fail? This is the reason why 99.99999% of these games are going to fail. I'm telling you, we're not even a Web3 game, so we don't count ourselves. We don't count ourselves in that stuff. And if you actually know what we're building, you already know. Even big companies that you guys worship in this space say and know we're going to succeed without them or with them. When it comes to the other stuff, like the little 1% I'm talking about is going to succeed, and they won't succeed well, but they will succeed. I believe so. But would I bet money on it? Absolutely not. It's dead dropping off the grid. And it's probably some few like Barnless and some honorable mentions and stuff like that, but no, like Web3 gaming is not going anywhere. I'm gonna be honest with you. Until real gamers and real developers take over the space. People what you see now, absolutely everything in this space is done. You know, you got the Asian market. It might survive in the Asian market. That's what they like. Pay to win. They like all that stuff over there. But in the Western side, no, y'all guys are done. It's over. You know. And I wanted to put that video out there just so y'all can understand from an actual gamer standpoint, not just because the technology of the NFTs through electricity, all that goofy shit about the nature and shit like that. I don't give a shit about none of that Web2 brain dead arguments. I am telling you exactly why these games will fail. Not because NFTs are scams and stuff like that. I don't give a shit about none of that type of stuff like that. This is why you guys are going to fail. You're done because of that. Not because NFTs are scams. Not because Ethereum used a lot of electricity or some shit like that. No one gives a fuck about none of that. No one gives a fuck about that. The people even saying that don't even give a fuck about that. They just know that you're not for them. So that's all I wanted to put out there. I think that you guys should definitely listen to what I'm saying instead of getting emotional, because if you're listening to this video and you get in your feelings, that means you're protecting your bags because you know everything I'm saying is true. All right, so comment below. Let me know your thoughts. Hopefully, use your goddamn brain when you listen to this and realize, like, damn, these games done fucked up here. And also, these games aren't being built by actual people, like game developers or anything like that. A lot of them got fire teams, all that type of shit like that. So, I can't wish y'all luck because they are going to fail. So, yeah, I'm out of here.